and by virtue of position serves on 13 boards. Wilmington City Council holds 3 types of meetings: City Council, standing committees, and special meetings. The majority of City Council's legislative work is done at the committee meeting level. This is where proposed ordinances are discussed and refined based on input from City Council members, administrative staff, and subject matter experts and the general public. These meetings are open to the public, and the public is given an opportunity to speak to the issues on the agenda. Once the discussions are closed, members of the committee may determine one of 3 actions. 1. Members can vote to move the legislation out of committee to be considered before the full council. 2. The legislation is not voted out of committee to be considered before the full council. Or 3. The legislation is held by the sponsor. Resolutions are reviewed in committee but are not required to be voted out of committee. Resolutions are presented to the full council for a vote. If members of the committee do not agree with the resolution or have questions that have not been answered, the resolution can be held in committee. Presentations and information for community organizations that do not call for legislation also happen at these standing committee meetings. The meeting will please come to order. City Council meetings are where proposed ordinances and resolutions are presented by the sponsor and voted on by the full body of the City Council. Council members have an opportunity to present their position on the proposed legislation before the President calls for a final vote. These meetings are also open to the public. During the legislative portion of the agenda, the public can address only the issues on the agenda. If the ordinance requires a public hearing, members of the public are given the opportunity to comment on that ordinance.